the rest of the world. Today is the 7th August, AD 2024, and I'm Anthony Vowen anchoring. Very shortly in our big stories, the Ministry of Justice. Sorry, we take a short break to be right back. Well, sorry about the technical hiccups there. Let's go back now to our main headlines. President Joseph Boakai re-echoes the interest to promote public sector transparency and accountability under his administration.
With the commissioning of this office, we are now in a better position to complete the process of ensuring public accountability and to help promote good governance.
Washington reaffirms support to Monrovia through enhanced diplomacy between the United States and Liberia. Former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf launches a book highlighting major contributions of Liberian leaders. Away from home, Niger breaks diplomatic ties with Ukraine, a move which signals an increasing rift between some West African states and Kiev. The details of these and other stories, sports, the news in French, the weather report, are all lined up tonight. We begin with a bulletin of news read by Fabien Quia.
President Joseph Boakai says the U.S. and Liberia's relations will continue to grow from strength to strength. President Boakai said America has and will continue to be the strongest ally and supporter of Liberia's progress. The president committed the government's determination to forge a greater bond of friendship with its counterpart. The Liberian leader spoke Wednesday upon receiving a letter of credence from the United States ambassador to Liberia in Monrovia. He craved peace and mutual respect as both countries continue to solidify bilateral ties. At the same time, President Joseph Boakai has described the appointment of the ombudsman as a significant step to strengthening Liberia's democracy and the rule of law. President Boakai said the ombudsman is also expected to ensure public officials are held to high ethical standards and accountable for their actions. According to the President's office, the office, despite the enormous challenges hampering its effectiveness, should also promote good governance and fairness in the resolution of disputes. The Liberian chief executive made the assertions when they commissioned additional officials of the government in Monrovia. Former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has charged Liberians to cultivate spirit of patriotism for the growth and development of the country. Madam Sirleaf wants citizens to recognize the contributions of past and current Liberian leaders in the rebuilding process of the country. She was speaking Wednesday in Monrovia when she launched an advanced Liberian history book titled Compendium. The book was produced by Angie Brooks International Center, aimed at educating Liberians about the country's history and contributions of past leaders. The former Liberian chief executive thanked the board and executive members of the Angie Brooks International Center for the initiative. The House of Representatives has officially submitted its payroll to the Civil Service Agency for verification. It followed communication from the CSA to carry out physical verification or hair count at the House of Representatives recently. Speaking Wednesday at the Capitol, the chairman of the House Committee on Rules, Order, and Administration, Marvin Cole, disclosed that July 2024 payroll contained 749 employees.
We want to officially present to you our payroll of 749 employees. Let me make this clear. Those that will retire, you are retired.
Representative Cole said the decision of the House demonstrates its willingness to promote good governance through transparency and accountability. He said the House welcomes the idea of verification and urged the CSA to do similar at all ministries and agencies of government. The Liberia People's Democratic Party is urging members of the opposition, including the CDC, to embrace the persecution of former public officials accused of corruption. LPDP Acting National Chairman D.Y. Nen said it is a time that those accused of corruption account for the stewardship. He noted that LPDP welcomes the prosecution of former public officials accused of corruption.
The LPDP is pleased to encourage all of its members who were privileged to have served in the government to be prepared to cooperate with the law when called upon to answer to allegations of corruption. We also wish to employ those of other political institutions, including the CDC, to follow suit.
Listener also urged President Boyka to make the process holistic to ensure every alleged corrupt official account for the stewardship. He said through the past administration reneged to act on past other reports, the current government should not comprise the fight against the menace. The Education Ministry has pledged its support to the groundbreaking of the President's Compodium in Monrovia. Education Minister Jaso Jala said the launch of the Compodium is a vital resource for Liberian students. She noted it will enhance their understanding and appreciation of context, struggles, and legacy of past leaders.
The launch of the President's Compendium is not just a record of past presidents, but is a vital resource for students and Liberians alike. It enhances the understanding and appreciation of the context, struggles, and legacies of our past leaders. By incorporating this history in our schools, our students will develop a deep sense of appreciation and patriotism, and in turn, inspiring them to love Liberia, think Liberia, and build Liberia.
The Education Minister urged Liberian students and teachers to incorporate the history of the country and allow students to develop a sense of appreciation and patriotism to think and build Liberia. The Civilian Complaint Review Board of Liberia says it has received investigative report from the Justice Ministry on the incident that took place at Bear Mountain mining sites in Kinjor, Grand Cape County. The board was established in 2016 by an act of legislation to promote adherence to human rights, professionalism, discipline, transparency, and accountability within the Liberia National Police and Liberia Immigration Service. Speaking at the news conference Wednesday in Monrovia, the chairman of the board, Councillor Sylvester Rennie, said it is reviewing the report and will make the necessary recommendations to the Justice Ministry in the coming days. Councillor Rennie disclosed the board has also received investigative report on a recent incident that took place in Cotwell, involving a civilian and some employees of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Meanwhile, Councillor Rennie has assured the public of board's commitment to making an impartial determination on the reports. The Dean of the MRC Sawyer College of Social Sciences and Humanities at the University of Liberia, Dr. Josephus Gray, says he remains committed to creating an excellent academia environment. Dr. Gray said he will continue to deliver high-quality work and continue to the success of the institution. He made a commitment recently when he received an international recognition from the distinguished Shahdar University in New Delhi, India. Dr. Gray, who also served as Shahdar University ambassador to Liberia and coordinator for West Africa, thanked the university for the recognition. The Dean of the MRC Sawyer College of Social Sciences and Humanities also thanked staff of the college for their support.
That's the ELBC Newsline News Bulletin with Fabin Quia. Fabin will be back a little later with details of our international development. Additional officials of government were Wednesday commissioned by President Joseph Boakai at the Executive Mansion. Among those commissioned were the chairman and members of the Office of the Ombudsman. At the commissioning ceremony, President Boakai reaffirmed government's commitment to the promotion of public accountability, improving performance and service delivery.
The Ombudsman is also expected through his work to ensure public officials are held to high ethical standards and account